Hey y'all, it's your girl Holiday Season. I'm back with another story time. I know it's been a minute, but you guys, I've been trying to prepare some things and I've been talking to the people and I think they're gonna say yes. So basically, the scripture for today is trust in the Lord with all of your heart and do not lean into your own understanding. And this is a time where I probably shouldn't have leaned into my own understanding, but like we as people, we gonna always do what we think. But anyway, let's get right into the story. So make sure y'all like, comment, share, and subscribe because yes, y'all gotta keep pushing your girl out. Your girl needs to be pushed out. So I'm in the algorithm. Go and follow me on everything so that you will notify every time that I post, right? So basically, we're gonna name this girl Keisha from like Power or whatever, because I just got finished watching Power and I'm gonna binge watch it all over again. So basically, like I said, I will always hang out with Keisha, whatever. Me and Keisha just hanging out. So this one night we like, you want to go out, right? Not gonna say the spot because you can't really do geographic locations right now. So she was like, yeah, let's go to that spot. So I'm like, okay, cool. So sometimes we would go to this spot like every single like Friday or Saturday, or sometimes we'll just be like, you know what, whatever, it's fine, we ain't gotta go. But this night she was just adamant about going. I'm like, okay, Keisha, let's go to the spot that you want to go to. So this night it was packed in the spot, right? Like everybody just having a good time. And I swear, y'all, I don't know why, but I used to feel like I was the life of the party. But this time, usually I would have to kind of beg Keisha to go. But this time she asked me, did I want to go? So I'm like, oh, Keisha, you know what? Yeah, let's go. So she like, at this time, she caught me off guard because I'm in the bed, like thinking I'm finna like, watch a little something on the TV, just chill. She's like, oh no, I want to go somewhere else. Like we need to go out. We need to go out. Was very adamant about going out, y'all. So I was just like, okay. So before we get there, I always go like to the gas station or whatever. Just, I don't know, like how you feel like, the gas station be your walkway and your runway or whatever. So I was just like, okay, everybody do that. Y'all know y'all do that. Go to the gas station before you meet up, or like back at home, everybody would be like at Sonic or whatever before they go somewhere. But down here, people, I don't know really what, what's y'all meetup spot before y'all finna go do something, right? So yeah, that was the meetup spot, but it was only us. Like I'm showing out. I'm like, take me some pictures. They're taking me some pictures. The picture's so bomb, right? So out of nowhere, like this certain guy pull up and we just like, oh, hey, such and such. So let's give him a name. What we gonna give him? We ain't gotta give him no name. Just certain guy. That's what his name. CG. So CG pulls up and he just like, we talking and we talking. He talking to the both of us because we both would be talking to people, right? So he told us like that he was, I ain't gonna say his profession, but he told us about his profession. And he was like, yeah, we just sitting over here, we trying to catch this and this and that and that. And I'm like, oh, okay. And I was like, so wait, you trying to catch what? Anyway, we didn't really care. Like when we seen new people, we was just like so intrigued with new people. Like people who spend their time talking to us or whatever. So it's almost like we had forgot about going to the little party that we wanted to go to. Like we just sitting up here talking to CG. So we like, CG, so what you do again? He was like, oh, no, I don't really do nothing too particular. Like, I just do this and I just do that. So I was like, oh, okay. And he was like, you know what? Like, I'm kind of like undercover. So it's just like, people can't really know what I'm doing, this and this. Usually when people are undercover, they don't really tell you that they're undercover. You get what I'm saying? It's just kind of like, you just be undercover, So I'm like, anyway, but back then I just didn't care or whatever. So we go and talk. He was like, so what y'all doing out here this time of night? I was just like, nothing. We just chilling. Y'all, we would just really be outside talking to who knows who. It could be anybody. It could be like a homeless man. We would have a conversation. Like, and still to this day, I kind of still will do that. have like a random conversation, and that's not safe. Don't be doing that. But it be so fun, like just being like spontaneous. You get what I'm saying? So I'm just like, maybe we could, like maybe I was like, we should invite him or whatever. So me and Keisha talked. I was like, you want to invite him? She was like, like, it don't matter what friend I have. Like, all my friends knew, like, I was just like gonna be talking to everybody. Now it's kind of different, but back then I just really didn't care. Like, it could be your grandma. Oh, tell grandma to come on. We gonna go out. Like, me and grandma gonna come, right? So Foxy in this story time as well. So basically, I'm like, oh dang, I forgot we gotta pick up Foxy, because first of all, Foxy was going to ride with us, and we didn't know like when we were going to go get her. So it was like, but you know how like you find stuff along the way. Really, at like 10 o'clock, we still consider that like the night being young. So we just like, whatever. So we still talking to him. He's like, he just really intrigued with where we're going. So I was just like, oh, we ain't really going nowhere. We was going to go here, but we might change our mind, because it was just kind of like, where you want to go? So all of a sudden, he just forget about this undercover thing he was on. So I was just like, he was like, yeah, I'm just making sure everybody do what they supposed to do in the area. I'm like, oh, okay. I believed him, but it was just kind of like, usually, it was just a thing when people are usually doing something, they don't tell people what they're doing. You get what I'm trying to say? It's just kind of like, a secret shopper ain't just gonna be like, oh, I'm a secret shopper. They not gonna say that. So it was just like, okay, but at that we didn't care. We had each other. Me and Keisha had each other. We did not care, y'all. So we just keep talking to whatever. We end up going to go pick up Foxy. Foxy was just like, oh, where y'all was at? Like, dang, y'all done took so long, because keep in mind, it kind of took us a little minute go get Foxy. So we was like, man, we was just like blah blah. We was doing our makeup, made up a lie or something, because me and Keisha, like, Foxy wasn't down for that. She wouldn't be down for, like, talking to random folks or whatever. And I understood that. I wholeheartedly understood that. So, anyway, we head on to the party. So, we get to the party. And, Keisha finna beat us inside the party. I'm like, dang, Keisha. Like, wait a minute. Can I get my card out? Like, because, when you went to this one, you had to have, like, a certain membership, whatever. So I'm like, dang, can I get my card out? And, like, y'all know, like, my purse be having so much stuff in it. So I used to have to find it, flip the shit upside down, then look into the side, do it like, oh, found it. And everybody, it would just be routine. Everybody would be waiting on me. Because, like, I was the driver, so everybody had to wait on me, right? So we get in a party. I'm thinking it's going to be me, Foxy, and Keisha. Or Foxy, Keisha, and I. That's what I thought. So we got in the party. It's lit. It's packed now, because we done spent too much time talking to the man at the gas station. CG. So, basically, I was just like, it's packed. We ain't got nowhere to sit. All of a sudden, Keisha goes to this table, and it's a group of people. Almost like she had invited them to the party. I'm like, oh, I didn't know they was gonna be there, but okay, whatever. So we all go to the seat. We all go to the table. We sit down at the table, and I noticed like they had to make room, but it's kind of like, I don't know if my presence was demanding a seat. I'm sorry, and it's some memes. I just felt like my presence was demanding a seat, because they just made up they made some seats or whatever. Foxy pull up her chair. Then Keisha, I'm pretty sure her boo had her a seat or whatever, right? Because she just came in, sat on down like normal. And I was just like, oh, okay, whatever. I guess I'll just sit right here. So we get in there, and it's like, before we came, everybody was talking, and then when we got there at the table, everybody's just quiet. And I was just kind of like, that's kind of weird. So let's keep in mind, so it was probably like 10 people at the table, right? So keep in mind, they done made room for us at the table, blah 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 blah. Everybody was talking. When we came in, everybody just hushed. So I was just like, dang, What was that about? So then everybody, you know, just chillaxing, blah, 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 blah. Keisha with her little friend. And they kind of like, so he chastising her about like, where you been at? Why you ain't been here? You know, this is crazy. Like, well, how long it's gonna take you to get here? She's like, you know, I don't have a ride. You know, I have to wait on, you know, holiday, whenever holidays come, and I can't, you know, just be on your time, whatever, blah, blah, blah. So he's like, but you said, you know, you live right here. It don't take that long to do this and blah, blah, blah. It just used to get on my nerves a little bit, because it was just like, if this person isn't funding your life, you really don't owe them an explanation. Really, you don't owe anybody an explanation unless you're married. Just tell them, we were at the gas station talking. We were kicking it at the gas station, making new friends. Yeah. So with CG undercover / we don't know who the hell he was. So basically, I'm sorry, I don't know, but anyway, it was just like, okay, blah, blah, blah. So it just used to get on my nerves. I just never really understood it. It just gets me the edge. Yeah, so Foxy just looking in too, because I think it was kind of irritating Foxy as well, but Foxy just wasn't saying anything. So after a while, I'm guessing the person that was with what's her name, Keisha, the person that was with Keisha ended up asking us like, hey, do y'all want some drinks? I'm like, oh, now we're a part of the new friend group. Like, yeah, we can get some drinks or whatever. But the thing was, I never drunk. Is that the right word? Right word? I never drunk. Ooh, school. Anyway, whatever. I really didn't. I'm not a drinker at all. So if I say I'm drinking, I'm going to sip that one drink all night, because I'm not a drinker at all. So basically, it was like, I was like, yeah, I'll take one. You know, I felt like I was just taking one for the team, whatever. And it was like, she was just like, okay, whatever, blah, blah, blah. Her friend, he paid for the drinks. So I'm like, okay, I guess we part of the group now. So I'm just talking, but it's one girl in the corner. She like this. That was a part of the table, right? She like, I'm like, what's her little thing? And right when he asked us, did we want to drink? She like, I'm like, and bring her a record of water. Because it's clearly something in her throat. It's kind of like she wanted him to ask her, did she want to drink? And it was just kind of like, just say you want to drink. I'm guessing he asked everybody at the table. I'm guessing. But I think she just wanted to be, I think she wanted somebody to say, hey, annoying, do you want to drink? I kind of think that's what she wanted everybody to say, but nobody was saying that. It's like, you just say what you wanted. And that's what I did. And Foxy and Keisha followed. Like, we knew how to just, you know, go with the flow. And if you ask that, I'm pretty sure the money was okay, because who's just asking, do you want to drink, and not direct it to anybody? So you could have just said. So I'm looking at her now, because now it's kind of like, why you acting like that? You know? They get the drinks, we come back, we sipping or whatever. I'm like, I want to dance. But now the table is back dead again. Like, everybody is just like, the girl over there in the corner, like, one of the friends, like, I'm like, are they fishing for somebody? Like, is this somebody here you like? Like, turn up, live. You know, now I kind of, I don't know, honey. Every time I go somewhere, I feel like I do be the life of the party or whatever. So I'm like, I want to dance. Nobody really had wanted to dance. And it was so packed, right? But it was kind of like I was grooving at the table, doing like a little soft little groove. You know, like if it ain't really, it was like, when I say it was packed, like if I turned around, somebody behind was in my face. You know, so like my head is like almost in like somebody back or behind. Like, so it was just like, you really couldn't dance. So at this time, Keisha kind of turning up or whatever. But keep in mind, Keisha never said that these people was going to be here. We was coming here for these people. She did that a lot. But it was fine. I mean, it's a club. Who am I to say, oh, they can't come here? It's not my club. They can come. But it was just like, you know, when you think that you're going somewhere where it's going to be the people that you brought along, you kind of could have said that. Let us know a little. I don't know. So we just going on like about our way, like nothing ever happened. And at this point, I'm guessing Keisha wanted to stay a little bit longer. So the guy telling her, oh no, it's time to go home. When I leave, you need to leave as well. So I'm like, she rode with me. She rode with me and I ain't ready to go. Y'all can go. So anyway, she was like, so Holiday, where we going after this? Where we going after this? I was like, I ain't really gotta know where and particularly want to go. Where do you want to go? So she was just like, I think I want to go with I think I want to go here. I think I want to go here. I was like, okay, where they going? So she's just like, oh, they gonna head to, let's just say, Bikini Bottom. They gonna head to Bikini Bottom. I'm like, okay, let's go to Bikini Bottom then. So he was like, oh, but I probably, you know, I'm just gonna go home. I'm tired. Now, this is what he's saying now. He's like, I'm going home now. I'm kind of tired, you know, this or whatever. I was like, oh. I was like, Keisha, I don't think he want us to come. He said he was tired, you know. So she was just like, really? Are you serious? But she didn't know I knew this. I heard her over there asking before because I am a little nosy. She was asking him before, like, could she come? And he was already saying, like, no, he was hanging out with, like, his friends, right? So it was like, I didn't get the acting like, and I was like, oh, so when they end up leaving or whatever, she acting like she fake sad or whatever. I guess she was. I would be sad too. My man told me, no, I can't come. But anyway, so all I mean, you know, men. Anyway, so she was just like, I was like, so why he say you can't come? I'm so nosy and I already knew the answer. That's petty a little bit. I'm sorry. That's a little petty. So I was like, why he say you can't come? She was like, it's probably because I got y'all. No, bitch, we got you because this is my ride. I'm sorry, God, for my expression. But the thing is, no, this is my car and we're riding. Okay, you're riding with me. Like, don't forget. So basically, it's like, yeah, it's just, they always do that. Like, and this is the thing about Keisha. Keisha always used to make an excuse for the stuff somebody did just because. Just because, like, she got denied or something. Me, I ain't gonna lie, I'm the type of person, I just gotta tell the truth because it's just like, it's gonna be on my mind. It's gonna be on my mind and I'm probably gonna tell on myself. So basically, I'm gonna let you know, oh, I feel like he acting funny. I feel like that's funny. It's something else, like, blah, blah, blah. Let's go find somebody else. But yeah, so she kept making it a thing. So Foxy gonna bust out and say, nah, I think it was somebody else. It's something else. It's never. One thing about Foxy was gonna keep it real. So I'm like, I'm just not getting in the middle. I'm just whatever. So this one dude, after they leave, one dude walk in, and so Keisha like, don't let him sit there. Don't let him sit there. I'm like, why not? Me, I'm like, it don't matter. He can sit there, you know, like whatever, blah, blah, blah. So anyway, it's like a whole new crowd coming in. Because remember I said it was like 10 people at the table. So about 7 people left. So it's no seats. What we look like saying, you can't sit here or whatever, right? So Foxy ended up pushing Keisha ended up pushing the chair where the guy couldn't sit. That was the meanest thing ever. But maybe she knew something about him I didn't. But anyway, I was just like, whatever, blah, blah, blah. So we end up going into this other part of the place. So the place was basically like, let me tell y'all. No, I'm not even going to say that. Never mind. That's too much. That's too much. So we end up going into the other part of this place or whatever. And everybody's at the pool table or whatever. So it was this one guy, and then I think he was trying to talk to me, but then I end up liking the other, like I end up taking a liking to the other guy because I don't know why, I just did. And so but I didn't know that he liked me. It was after the fact. Cause you know how like you with your friend, you like, okay, I like that one, I like that one, you like that one, I was just like, okay, I like that one. So I'm guessing they seen us kind of chit-chatting, but they probably wasn't knowing what we were saying. So the guy that I wanted, the guy that I wanted came up to me and he was like, my brother want to talk to you. I was like, but you know what? I'm into you. I said that just like that. I had one drink and I was feeling like I was fine. I was feeling fine. So I was like, he was like, for real? I was like, yeah. He was like, I can't do my brother like that. He was like, go over there and tell him what you said. I said, okay, I'm going to tell him. So I went over there. I was like, I kind of like him. And he was just like, okay. You had to come tell me that shit? I don't know, y'all. That's why I don't drink. Because I may get a little too honest. And I'm thinking like, but guys do that in a way. But it's like in an indirect kind of way. So he was like, well, bro, I ain't gonna do my brother. He was like, I ain't gonna do my brother like that. I'm not gonna do my brother like that. And that whole night, the guy that wanted me, but I didn't really want him, he was just like, he just had this look like he was disappointed in me. But the thing was, I was having fun. It was a night out on the town. I didn't have to pay for a drink. We had to pay to get in because they knew us. I just felt like I was the life of the party. Don't get me started. You know, that's what, I don't know what made me say I like him. That was so weird to me. That was so, y'all, it was that weird. I think that was very weird to me. Like, I shouldn't have done that. Like, tell me what y'all think about that. If somebody would have said that to me, I probably would have fainted. I'm for real. Honestly, I'm not that type of person. I just be honest. Like, I'm just an honest person. But sometimes honesty can get you in trouble. Like, the tongue is a powerful thing, y'all. Because I bet you that boy never forget that. He'll never forget that. But oh well, I've been turned down, I've been curved, it's okay. Grab a new fish. I'm just and y'all, just to set the record straight, later on I found out that they actually weren't actual brothers. So that was the thing. I don't know why guys would think, oh, that's my brother, that's my brother. That wasn't actually his brother. So yeah. The thing about it, I don't think we know as well Keisha wasn't really finna talk to her, but she was okay with talking to new people, but she really wasn't taking nobody serious. Then Foxy, on the other hand, Foxy, oh my god, she was the one that always was in a relationship for real. Like, it used to just get on my nerves bad. So oh my god. So anyway, after that happened, Keisha started pulling me like, girl, why would you tell that boy? I was like, what? I was just being honest. And then so she was just like, come on, let's go, bro. Let's go. So Keisha Slick was ready to get on that phone with it, see what he was doing. Well, anyway, yeah, so basically we left out. And so I was like, we should go see. But it was like 30 minutes. We still stood there and was talking to them though. But after that, drink wore off. You know, like them little cheap drinks, you feel it for a minute, then by the time the cold air hit you outside, baby, the buzz is gone. The $12 drinks don't be doing that thing. Anyway, so get in the car, blah blah blah. When we get in the car, it's just kind of like, I start thinking about the gas station again. I was like, let's go see if CJ, I said CG, it's CG. I was like, let's go see if CG there. So if I feel like, who the hell is CG? I'm like, that's our buddy. Like, we was over there talking to him. Let's see if he there. Lo and behold, he's still there. CG like, see, I'm trying to make sure these people doing what they're supposed to do. And, you know, they ain't doing what they're supposed to do. This and this and this. Like, on cue, when we pull up, that's what he's saying. So I'm like, who are you looking for? Because we looking at... No, Foxy said this. Foxy like, who was you looking for, sir? Because we had already gave her the rundown of like what happened as we went to, you know, before, while we was headed there. And so like we getting all lit again, telling the story. And she was like, man, this nigga ain't no she like, I'm sorry, she didn't say that N word. She did not say the N word. She was like, man, this man is not no doggone undercover, bro. He flexing on y'all. I'm like, why would he lie? Why would he lie? That would be my thing. Why would he lie? Why would he? People lie all the time. So basically, I was like, anyway, the names is throwing me for a loop. So Foxy like, who you watching? And so we all look around in we all look around the gas station and we bust out laughing at one time. Like, Foxy like, it ain't nobody at this gas station, bro. He was like, I am looking. I am. Just know I am. And so we just like, I'm like, yeah, leave my friend alone. If CG say he looking out for the neighborhood, he looking out for the neighborhood. Don't be messing with CG. She like, okay, whatever. So one police car had come through or whatever. He was like, yeah, see, I got on to him. Now they doing their job. Now I'm like, we bust out laughing again. He was like, y'all need to get on home. Y'all need to get on home. It just ain't safe out here for y'all. It ain't safe out here for y'all. So we talking to him. We up here making videos. We just doing little stupid junk or whatever. We don't even know who this man is, but we believe in we believe in he is who he say he is. You know what I'm saying? Still to this day, I just don't know. I don't know, honey, what he was. So basically, I was like, he started like talking to us about like his personal life and stuff. And when people get to talking a long time, it'd be so boring. I be really bored. It's like, if you gonna know if I'm into like your conversation. If I'm not, I kind of get to wondering, like, for real. Like, I get like, oh, I need my nails done. Like, I get to like, sometimes like if I'm around a bunch of people, I be the one that's kind of like off somewhere else. But like, if it's a one-on-one conversation, I can kind of get into one-on-one conversations a little more. You get what I'm saying? But anyway, so we just sitting up there talking. She was like, man, I'm ready to go. I was just like, okay, it was nice talking to you. He was like, but where y'all about to go? We like, home. It's too late. You just said go home. We going home. So we end up heading home. Like, so we end up dropping Foxy off, and Foxy was just like, you know, like, I'm gonna see y'all later. Are we going out tomorrow? We like, yeah, girl, because it was just the regular. It was just on the regular. So when Foxy get out, Keisha like, I think my man was acting funny just because Foxy was there. And I was like, why would he be acting funny because Foxy there? She was like, I don't know. I just see the way she was looking at him. And I'm like, how he was looking at her. Mind you, I didn't peep none of that. I didn't peep any of that because it was just like, and I'm a very observative person, but it was just like, I don't remember that. I don't remember her looking at you any type of way, honey. I think it's all in your head. And so she was like, nah, I just seen, especially when he was like, do y'all want to drink? Do y'all want to drink? Well, usually when somebody asks people, do they want to drink, they have to look at them to get the drink. But me, I'm the person, I'm going to try to listen to what you're saying and try to make sense of it. But if it don't make no sense, I'm not going to sit up here and lie and say it do make sense. So she was just like, I don't know. I think, you know how she be like, she get a little happy when people, you know, trying to spend money. I just don't want her to want my dude and this and this and that and that. I was just kind of like, okay. You know, I was just kind of like, he the one asked. If you didn't want your guy to wine and dine us, you should have said to let them pay for their own drinks. And I would have been like, okay. Because I would have just never drunk anything at all. But it's just like, girl, don't be sitting up here acting like Foxy want him. And girl, Foxy did not want that man. But the thing is, if somebody asks, do you want a drink? I'm pretty sure everybody gonna be like, yeah, I want a drink, right? What y'all think? Tell me what y'all think. If somebody asks, do you want a drink? Are you gonna get a drink? Yeah. That everybody does that. That's the universal thing. It's okay. Like, I don't know, honey. It was just like when you mix friend groups, it could be a little aggravating because it's like, oh, somebody, man, like somebody, bro. Like, Greg, Dave, just chill out. Like, Oh, and the thing, after we left, she was like, hey, you think you're going to be able to take me over there? I was like, he just said he didn't want you to come. She was like, but you know how he be. You know how he be. I was like, I don't. I was like, he said at the table that he didn't want you to come, so I don't think you should go. Remember what happened last time? Anyway, that's another story time. But thank y'all for tuning in for this story time. And tell me what y'all thought about this story time. Make sure y'all like, comment, share, and subscribe. Make sure y'all go to my Instagram, like it cash 2 H's _ 3 times. 3 times, you know, the times is the X. Go to Facebook and follow me on there, Ash Hightower. Make sure y'all do all this stuff. It's going to be in the description box below. Make sure y'all shop Morphe as well. The other week, they had foundations for $12. Actually, just last week. It's probably going to go again. So, y'all might want to just do that. Also, shop Nike as well. I got a couple kicks that I want to show y'all, but I'm going to just wait. But I love y'all, and it's not a thing y'all can do about it. I remember, I think my old pastor used to say that. He passed away, unfortunately, but it was just like, I love y'all, and it ain't a thing you could do about it. I still love you. Love y'all. Have a good night. Peace, positivity, and cultivate. Okay, so the scripture was, trust in the Lord with all your heart and lean not into thy own understanding, right? So that's like the new modern version. So basically, I should have not like listened to her while she was gossiping, because gossip can be just interpreted in so many different ways, you know. So she could have said, hey, she said to me, hey, I felt like, what's her name? I felt like Foxy was flirting with my man. So because I gave in to that gossip while Foxy wasn't there, it led to other things. You get what I'm saying? Like, oh, maybe, you know, Keisha thought like I'm more of her friend than Foxy. But whole time, I'm her friend just like I'm your friend. You get what I'm saying? It's just, I felt like she took it as she messed with me a little more than I messed with her. You know, because why couldn't you, if you felt that way, you should have said that in Foxy's face. So me, I took it as if, okay, I'm helping if I tell you like, I don't think that was what that meant. You get what I'm saying? But whole time, that wasn't what Keisha wanted to hear. So sometimes it's just good to listen and not say anything, because people will hold stuff against you, whether you know it or not. You get what I'm saying? And that's why all the gossip, I just be like, I don't want nobody to say I said nothing. I'm trying to just live my life to the fullest. Please, the gossip, I cannot. Anyway, yeah. And that's how I tied it in.